Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Beretta 9mm USA here, and today we're going to be doing a comparison video between these two pretty outstanding starter 1911s, if you will. This is the new Springfield Armory Garrison, everything you need and nothing you don't, in a more modern version of the 1911. And over here, your more classic Mil-Spec and stainless. You can tell this particular one is mine, guys, by looking at the LOK Grips right here. This little symbol should give it away. That's my pistol right there. Anyway, before we get really deep into the weeds on these two pistols, I'd like to remind you guys to please support our channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel to keep the channel up and running. YouTube makes a big deal out of the likes right now, so I know a lot of us just watch the videos and we like it, but we don't think about going back and hitting that thumbs up. So if you don't mind doing that on our videos and going back to some of the ones you might have enjoyed in the past and watch them again, and hit the like button for us. YouTube is going to recommend the content creators that get the most likes, and we want to be one of those channels. So please help us out. It doesn't cost you a thing. Appreciate that very much. And lastly, if you did want to contribute a couple bucks to our Patreon account, we'd appreciate that. All these guns right here we're getting ourselves. We bought like 5 of these different Springfield Armory 1911 Mil-Specs in stainless and in parkerized. So we're still buying stuff for the channel because not everything is out there and available to be sent to us to review. So we have to be able to order things and buy things. And as you guys also know, the upper end stuff, none of that is free. So the stuff that you see that nobody else is putting out videos on, those upper end 1911s made by Cabot, made by ACW, and Les Bear, he doesn't hand those things out. So any support would be greatly appreciated. All right, now back to the comparison review.
Alright guys, I'm going to jump in here for a minute. Brett's here, good job with the intro. Gonna let him take a smoke break. Just kidding, he quit smoking like 2 years ago. Good job, Dad. Good job. Alright, one of the most important things to mention about these 1911s, and this is especially considering the price that these things come in at, these 1911s are both made right here in the US of A. So, both made in the United States of America. Amazing quality for what you're getting. Gotta tell you guys, it is very important to us that these products are made in the U.S. You know, it's a 1911. This is America's handgun right here. And Beretta Sr. and I are not fans of the 1911s that are made in Turkey and in the Philippines. They just don't run as well, and they definitely are not up to the same par as far as quality. Like I'm talking about Rock Island and T-Sauce. Those things are junk in my opinion, you guys. You're not going to get a properly fit grip safety like this is right here, and a barrel that doesn't move in a really tight lockup. No movement in that slide at all. Really well done. Fitted beaver tail right there. That's really good. For a production gun, you guys, what I just showed you right there is insane. And the trigger is really good as well on both these pistols. But anyway, I'll get off my soapbox there. Both these 1911s ship out with one 7-round magazine, seen right here. No idea who makes them for Springfield, but they are good quality. Haven't had any issues out of these ones. But with any 1911, we highly recommend Wilson Combat magazines just to increase your overall reliability and feeding of your pistol. So it'll be a really good decision for you guys if you are into these 1911s and interested in purchasing one to buy some Wilson Combat magazines along with it. In regards to 1911s, I will say this. If you're watching this video because you're new to 1911s and you're trying to learn more about them and you're trying to choose your first 1911, again, these two we believe are the two best entry-level 1911s out there on the market. But if you're trying to look for more information on 1911s and how to carry them and how to use them, some channels that I recommend to go check out. The old 1911, he knows his stuff as far as 1911s. Been using them for a long time and carrying them for a long time. Another channel, Rider's Range. That guy made a amazing, what was it, 24-part series on the Great Affordable 1911 series. Yeah. Lots of great information in those videos if you want to go check them out.
Well, let me just speak on Rider's Range. He's not just a regular YouTuber either. He's a, I believe, 30-year law enforcement officer.
That's right. Yeah,
so I think he was a big-time detective. Too. So the guy's got a lot of knowledge. So check out Rider's Range. You guys go over there and sub his channel. He's trying to grow that channel, and he puts out a lot of good content. So please go over there and sub Rider's Range and check out the content. It's not exactly the same as ours, but
it's very similar.
But it's very similar. And he's a shooter. He's a shooter. He doesn't just put them on the tabletop and just talk about them all the time, which is what we're doing today. So, you know, he's actually a shooter and shoots from all kinds of different distances. So he's definitely worth checking out.
Got an amazing range. Great guy. Another channel, of course, who's done plenty of 1911 content, I would say, Justin Opinion. Dave over there, amazing guy.
Yeah, he's done a lot of good stuff. We've been friends of Justin Opinion for years now. He does not only 1911s, but many other type of handguns. So I know that young Brett and I have really been focused on 1911s for the most part for 2 years now. And that is coming to an end, guys. At the end of this year, when I retire, I won't have as much disposable income to be able to bring in as many nice 1911s, but we'll still try to do some. But that's another good place to go, is Justin Opinion channel over there. So go ahead and check out his channel too. Subscribe over there. He just went over the 100,000 subscriber mark, so congratulations, Dave, on that. Nicely done. And your channel continues to grow. His channel is different than us, so it gives you another look, another presenter's opinion on different firearms, and definitely worth some of your time over there. So you guys check that out. All right, on with this video. Both these 1911s come with a high quality forged frame and slide, and also a match grade barrel. So you get some really good quality stuff, even on an $800 1911 right here, and a $600 or $650 1911 right here. These are not cheap 1911s. These are 1911s that will last your lifetime. So you'll be able to pass these on to your kids if you'd like to. I know I want to. Great quality here for the price. Today's video is brought to you by Core Essentials. Core Essentials gun belts are the best fitting, most comfortable, and concealable carry belts on the market today. It has a hidden, virtually indestructible track sewn right into the back of the belt itself. This creates 40+ positions you can size your belt to, so you get that custom fit. I've used a Core belt for over 4 years, both on and off duty. With these belts, you can adjust your EDC belt within 1/4 inch increments, so you get that exact fit. Core offers their belts in top grain leather or tactical nylon web. Your choice. Both come in 1.5 inch widths with a reinforced power core. This offers superior support and flexibility. One size fits all in the waist sizes from 24 inches all the way up to 44. Tactical and XL leather belts are also available all the way up to 54 inches in waist. These belts are perfect for in the waistband carry, outside the waistband carry, or whatever your preferred EDC method is. These belts come with a 1-year warranty from Core Essentials and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Use coupon code B9USA at checkout and you can save 10% on your entire order. The Garrison has a traditional GI guide rod in it, and the Mil-Spec stainless, same thing. So if that's what you like, and that is what I like, you're good to go on both these pistols. And lastly to mention is the triggers on these things. They are both metal triggers in here, and they both pull at a really nice weight. The Mil-Spec is a little heavier at about 6.1 pounds on our scale. And I can tell it's over 5 for sure. Good reset. And it just falls when it does. So I like it to be at 5 or a little less.
And it's a short trigger too.
So that's the Mil-Spec. And then on this one, your more traditional, almost less bare looking speed trigger. And this one is at 5 or 5.1. And you can tell it's a little nicer. Good reset. What would you say? This is a medium-sized speed trigger then?
Yeah, that or long. I mean, it's in between for sure.
All I know is I like it.
Yeah, both pistols have amazing triggers, no question at all. Absolutely love the metal triggers, you guys. Whenever we can get them, that's what we go with.
Win.
Love these Wilson Combat Mags, you guys. If you got a 1911, you might want to buy some. The Remington ammunition is running very well as well. And there we go. That's 5 mags down. Or actually 6, because I did shoot a mag of self-defense ammunition through it at first. So anyway, guys, now that we've covered everything that's similar on these pistols, let's cover the pistols now in detail, their overall feature set and style. Of course, this is modern, this is more classic. So let's start with the Mil-Spec here. Arched mainspring back here, traditional style beaver tail, spur hammer, 1970s style safety, and again, very positive, no question at all. upgraded style, traditional sights here, pinned front, adjustable rear. Really nice sights considering they are sights that you can see on a traditional style 1911, unlike the older school style 1911s where you can't see the sights at all. These grips here are very special to Beretta Sr., of course, because he was in the Marine Corps. And these are made by LOK Grips. Black in color with the classic texture with the Eagle Globe and Anchor signature right there. And it does have a red liner. Really nice grips. And that's the Mil-Spec, guys. Everything you need, nothing you don't, for a classic style 1911. And on the other side of things, we have the Springfield Garrison. This is a very new 1911 for Springfield. Kind of replaced the Springfield Loaded, I believe. And this 1911 really does have everything you need and nothing you don't, as far as for a modern classic style 1911. You have thin profile grips on this pistol. So you have thin profile bushings, that means. They are wood, they are double diamond. There you have the cross cannon, Springfield Armory logo. Beautiful. Extended beaver tail here. And as I showed earlier in the video, very well sensitized. Really nice. Skeleton hammer here. Very nice. Amazing trigger, metal trigger. Great fitment on both pistols. You have 3-dot Novak style sights. And you have an extended style. Very positive. Strong sight only for a right-hand user. Thumb safety. And lastly, you have a checkered mainspring housing at 25 lines per inch on the Garrison. And that's feature set, you guys, as far as a comparison between these two pistols.
All right, ladies and gents, that pretty much wraps it up. These are pretty much plain Jane 1911s made in America, and they do cost a little bit more than the ones that are made in the Philippines and in Turkey, which young Beretta is a little more vocal about than I am. But
these are skillfully put together. I can't,
And they're put together from American workers in American shops, and they're American quality. So I do get it, man. I understand, and I know there's going to be 10 of you out there. They're going to say, "Well, my T-Sauce or Rock Island is just as good as those Springfield Armory." Well, maybe they are, but the thing about them is they don't say Springfield Armory on them, and they don't say they're made in America. So, to me, this is worth more. So that's why you're paying a little more, is, you want this look, and you want it to be an American gun with a fantastic warranty. So that's kind of where I'm at. That's the difference. I think they're worth $200 more, and if you don't think so, vote with your money, man. That's what I always do. Whenever I buy something with my money, I try to spend it the best I can, and I drive a German car that's made in America, if you will. So I know people drive Chevys and people drive Fords, and they have their own preferences, and other people will buy, foreign-made cars and stuff. I know a lot of people want to buy American if they can, and in this category right here, I can, and I do.
Yeah, and as far as the price and the quality what you're getting here, Springfield leads the pack. Everyone else, Ruger, Smith & Wesson, they're all behind Springfield. Ruger can't even give a 1911 a forged frame. They got cast parts all over that thing and a cast frame, which I really am not a fan of. And then, of course, with Smith & Wesson, they have an external extractor, which is completely proprietary.
Well, so does SIG. So there are some
exactly.
differences out there. Anyway, we do think these are two excellent 1911s for your choice. Either you're starting out or you want to pick up one or two more. Maybe you want to teach your son how to shoot a 1911, or even your spouse, your wife. You want to teach them how to shoot a 1911. You want them to have their own, but you don't want to go out and spend, $1,400, $1,500, or $2,000 on one. These are excellent picks in that category.
And these are by far our top picks for an entry-level 1911, and that says a lot considering how much experience you and I have with 1911s. Over the last 4 years, dude, I don't know how many 1911s we've shot, but we've made 80 1911 reviews in the last 4 years.
Yeah. Well, once we got really rolling with it, my plan and my key was to become the #1 1911 reviewer on YouTube, and we've got to be up near that with 75, 80 reviews under our belts of 1911 pistols only.
And many of them being customs, which is expensive.
Everyone has to have a goal.
Yeah.
So that was my goal. Anyway, let's go over this real quick. The new MSRP on the Springfield Armory Mil-Spec stainless right here is $809. Did you check that? Is that right? That seems high.
I think it's always been around that, but either way.
Okay.
The in-store gun price that we paid for 4 of these, you guys, was $629. So you can find a great deal on a Mil-Spec, and the Garrison wouldn't be far ahead of it at probably $740-ish.
Yeah, the Garrison MSRP is $899, listed by Springfield. But again, you're looking at a difference of at least $150, I would say, for what you can pick it up for. There was a couple guys that said on YouTube they were able to find them in the $759 area already. So for $759, you get this one, which in my opinion, I'm sorry, it looks like my original first Les Bear. It just does.
Just without the front strap checkering.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful, beautiful looking pistol.
And speaking of the Les Bear and front strap checkering and all that, that is something that you can easily do to these Springfields. A lot of people buy these Springfield Armory 1911s and then they fully customize them into a custom gun because they consider them to be the best 1911 to be able to mod.
Yeah.
And change to however you want it to be.
Wilson Combat, they've done some mods with Springfield. And so does Nighthawk. Remember the one gent that likes us on YouTube?
Yeah, Marshall.
Marshall sent his in to Nighthawk and had it completely redone. So this is a good place to start. Or guys, this is a good place to start, middle, and finish.
Yeah.
Because if this thing shoots good, shoots well, and you shoot it well, and the guy that was complaining about this one on a video I watched, he shot like groups like that at like 10 yards. To me, that's okay.
And then he's complaining about the price of the blued wad.
Right. And he was comparing it to a $450 T-Sauce or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Those foreign parts, are you kidding me, dude?
I don't know. I think, you got to compare like for like. You got to compare, they always say apples to apples, oranges to oranges. You got to compare this kind of quality. So find me this kind of quality out there, the way these are built, and then compare it directly, and then maybe you got something if you want to spend your money overseas. Again, that's something I choose not to do. And of all the ones I have, and I own over 20, do I have any that are overseas now? I don't think so.
No, the Charles Daly's gone.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they're all gone.
Yeah.
So even the ones we did for reviews and brought them in, they didn't end up being long term, where I've got a handful of these for sure.
Yeah, and as do I.
Which 1911 would you like better between the two? Well, obviously I bought both of these. So, I don't intend to let either one of these go. So these are both keepers for me. This trigger's a little heavier at 6 pounds. I like it at 5 pounds or less.
And that's just your specific pistol there,
So that's me, right? And as far as, sights and everything are concerned, these bad boys are about the same.
Yeah, I actually think the Mil-Spec sights are a little bit better. I don't know. I'm probably biased.
I think you're biased.
Yeah.
But look at them. Look at their build and everything. So they're very, very close to the same, guys. Like I said, consistent quality is in both of these.
Yeah.
So if you're on a real budget, then $630 all day long right here. If you like the looks of this and you've got the extra, $150, $200 to spend.
And you want a more modern 1911, there you go.
With this hammer here and this trigger here, and it's going to cost you, a couple $100 in parts to change stuff from this to make it look more like that. So buy the one you want to begin with and you'll save yourself those couple $100 because it'll be the keeper. Right? Anyway, so for me, it's this one, but not by much. I just like this one a little bit better than this one. What do you think?
You see, and I'm going to differ from you again on this video. For me, it's the traditional 1911 right here. I absolutely love that GI style. And the thing I love about these guns, you guys, is there's really not a whole lot I have to do to them to be able to get them to where I want them to be. I just change out the magazine release, put on some LOK Grips, change out maybe some internal parts like put a Wilson Combat bulletproof guide rod in it, and it's ready to go. I'm just a huge fan of the traditional style 1911s. And
right, especially the Springfield Armory Mil-Spec series. You really like those. Because there's other makes out there that make them. I'll tell you guys, we shot the auto ordnance ones and we didn't like them. And
they were bad.
And we've shot other 1911s made by SIG and stuff, and we didn't like them. Yeah. So, there's no reason at all for there to be sub-quality. The quality has to be at least up to this standard. And these are head and shoulders above the competition in their price range. Yeah. So start here. And if this still isn't enough gun for you, then go ahead and go up. But if those of you on a budget, I present you $630 for a 1911 made in America forged frame and forged slide. You can't go wrong.
The only 1911s I think that are better than the Springfields, just to bring it up for the money, is a Dan Wesson. But again, you're talking hundreds of dollars more.
Oh, lots more.
But production 1911 to production 1911.
Right.
This is second best, you guys.
Right.
And I gotta tell you, this is all you need.
Right. It really is. And these things will do everything that my Dan Wessons will do.
100%.
And I've told many of you that have asked me about the Dan Wessons many times. At one point in time, I had 9 or 10 of them.
Yeah, like 5.
I'm down to 5 now. Yeah. So I still have some of them. Have no plans of getting rid of the rest of them. Just some of them I didn't feel like I needed, and I wanted to take that money and buy a new Les Bear, or take that money and put it towards a new ACW, or whatever I did with it, right? Because it's whenever I sell something, if I do sell something, it automatically is spent into something else that I think I want more. And it's usually a step up in quality and a step up in price. And those two things seem to walk hand in hand.
So bottom line, guys, if we haven't expressed it already, these 1911s from Springfield Armory offer a lot for the money out of box. They are the best entry-level 1911s that money can buy, in our opinion. Made in America, too. A+. and they would be amazing additions to anyone's gun collection. If you are interested in buying a 1911, go no further than these two. I think that probably Springfield will release the Garrison in 9mm in 2022 or 2023.
I've read a lot of comments, not only on our channel, but on other channels, saying that they can't get a 1911 for under $1,000 that's made of quality. So I think I'm got my hand real close to two of them right here. So if you're looking for a 1911, you don't want to spend $1,100, $1,200, $1,500. These two 1911s are worth a look, guys.
Absolutely.
And look for the one that feels right to you. Make sure the trigger is good for you. Make sure it's tight. Go through all those things that young Beretta and I do on camera all the time to make sure you're getting a good quality 1911. And these guys, as far as I know, have an awesome warranty to back it up. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel here on YouTube, Beretta 9mm USA, for more guns and gear videos coming up in the future. And remember, your Second Amendment is worth protecting.